Hello. I'm sick. I'm eating almonds. Not eating almonds because I'm sick. I'm just eating almonds because I want to eat almonds. Actually, it's going to make for a lousy video if I eat almonds. Did not think that one through. Anyway, I am sick. I got back from Vegas. And while on the flight, it dawned on me that this topic should be brought to the attention to the younger generation, because I read an article where they surveyed the millennials who in droves voted for Obama, the largest age group demographic to vote for Obama, aside from single mothers. I think quite literally, single mothers and black people. But, you know, non-race or gender or marital status, just based on age, it was millennials. And without the younger people, he would not have gotten elected. And the irony that dawned on me is, of all the generations, the millennials have it the worst in terms of economics, because you have several things creating the perfect storm that has resulted in an absolutely spectacular economy and environment that you're currently facing right now. You have an economy that's, for you, is still in recession. For everyone else, it's in stagnation because we have work experience and age and all that other stuff. But kids coming out of college, there's no jobs for you. There really isn't. Two, you spend all your time and youth getting degrees, which leads to three, excuse me, student debts that you're very unlikely to pay given your job prospects. And so bad are your immediate and medium-term job prospects, it is likely your student loans, well, certainly my generation, it affected them for a decade, well into their 30s. You guys, it could affect you into your 40s and maybe even your 50s, which will then in turn have an effect on whether you can raise a family, whether you can have a house, whether you can live the American dream, whether you can live your dreams, whatever your dreams may be. Now, there's only one point I want to make, because I don't want to make this complicated. I'm going to behoove upon you for once to actually be what you claim you're really good at, you young people, because it was my generation when we were young, we claimed the same thing. We're so open-minded, we're so intelligent, right? And I'm not mocking you, I'm mocking every generation, post-World War II generation. Because the baby boomers thought they were really intelligent and they knew better. My generation thought they were intelligent and knew better. And your generation most certainly thinks you're more intelligent and you know better than people who've been on this planet twice or thrice the amount of time you've been on here. So let's just try and be truly open-minded. Whose advice did you follow to get you to your current situation? Whose wisdom did you follow to end up where you are now? What I mean by that is, who did you follow? You did everything you were told, right? And who were the people telling you this? Well, everyone says go to college. Who says it? Teachers, professors, academians, and the media. And the president, and politicians. Okay, not to say Republicans did it, but look at the group of people that told you what to do with your life from K through 13 and through college, K through college, kindergarten through college. Who was telling you what to do, and what was their political stripe? Right? If you're intellectually honest, you'll realize it was socialists, it was leftists, it was Democrats. Teachers' unions, don't even tell me they're Republicans. They are not. They are Democrats. Academians, professors, deans, guidance counselors, Democrats. Media, Democrats. At least the mainstream media. You don't want to listen to any of that faux news. Do you do that? Is that really cool? Is that how you show you're intelligent? You call it faux news? Oh, you witty, clever people, you. Faux news with their numbers and statistics and reality. I know, it's crazy. Right? So, you followed all their advice. You followed your heart and money would follow. You followed your dream. And now, your current situation is an economy that is not growing. It's stagnating. It's certainly not keeping up with the population. No jobs for you. You have student debts anywhere between, I don't know, 25 to 120. Hell, some people got 200,000. Did they tell you to go to grad school too? Did they tell you? Who told you to go to grad school? Lawyers? Did law school? Did academians tell you to do that? Those are socialists and Democrats too. They told you to go to law school. So now you got like $250,000 in debt. Right? No job prospects. Maybe you can intern for free. Right? Well, you followed the advice of socialists and Democrats and liberals. You followed what leftists told you to do. Now, here's where the real challenge for you intelligent, open-minded millennials comes in, is whether you swallow the excuse that these same people that led you down this path to your essential financial and lifetime ruin, whether you believe the excuse they're telling you as to why you don't have opportunities. All right? Are you going to believe that it's evil rich people and privilege and discrimination and evil white males and the boogeyman and the cookie monster and Kermit the Frog? Hello. Are you going to believe that? Or are you going to... I'm not even asking you to change your beliefs. I'm just asking you to entertain an alternative theory that has been concurrently running in the non-K through college echo chamber, in this environment that isn't all encapsulated in college and kindergarten, and you never get out in the media. Yes, are precious. Outside of that, those evil conservatives, racists, those libertarians, those warmongers, those right-wingers, those neocons, everything else that they called us. Well, could it be that maybe those guys were just trying to tell you the truth, and that maybe they're your friends? That maybe the reason you don't have a job is because we've been pushing a socialist agenda? And don't say, well, the rich don't pay their fit. I'm just asking you, maybe the environment in which, have you looked up tax rates? Have you looked up what rich people pay in taxes? Have you looked at the corporate tax rates? Have you actually looked up the numbers? Not merely parroted what your idiot professors told you, what you were told to think, but have you ever actually gone and verified what they said, or exercised one brain cell, one modicum of genuine independent thought to think, hey, wait a minute, corporate tax rates are 39%. Why would a corporation invest here? Why can't we find jobs? Right? I'm not asking you to abandon the leftist ideology, because that's too much shock. That's like jumping into ice water after you're in a hot sauna. It's too much shock. Your brain can't do it. I'm asking you to entertain the possibility that 1, you're wrong, and 2, you've been lied to, and 3, purposely so, because you get people who lied to you would benefit from you financially. Didn't you just fork over $150,000 to college to enrich some professors and deans? Didn't the study come out about all those university deans that are like making, you know how you like to do the CEO salary as a multiple of the lowest paid employee? They're doing that for schools now. And your deans and your professors are getting paid a lot more, and you're paying more in tuition. Anyway, just wondering if you could entertain that idea. 1, you're wrong. 2, you've been lied to. 3, you've been taken advantage of. And while you're signing away on that student loan, or you're paying that interest on your student debt, I want you to think about, you may not like what I'm saying, you may not like what conservatives and libertarians and free market, those evil Republicans, Bush is all the problem. Do you still believe Bush is the problem? George Bush? You still believe that? As you sign over these checks, as you sign your life away, as you realize you can't even make the interest payments on your student loans, ask if maybe my theory is possible. And ask yourself the question, whose advice did you follow to get where you are? That's all we got. Toodles.